I'll teach you all right. Mark my words.
E agora vamos para Inazuma. O que vocês fazem na Senhora? Exato que eu consigo enviar. Então tu vê. Ou foi a Sara ou foi a Signora.
I charge a higher rate to meet outside.
What's going on?
Só pra vocês verem. Olha só.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized.
E você?
If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujo-Sara?
O que ela fez com a Sara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone, not yours, Signora.
Seu senhor.
Then I apologize, almighty Shogun.
Tá bom.
I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow. Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about.
Isso é verdade, ela não se importa com ninguém. Já que ela meio que se acha superior a todos. Mas no fim, pessoal, ela não é superior a ninguém. E sério, a forma que ela age.
They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten.
Isso não é esquecido.
But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong.
Nem por isso estiver errado. Vagamente, não tô nem por 20, mas por Liu, meu Deus.
That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge.
Querida, você fala de mim e você, que tem rancor dos acontes.
The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world.
Tá bom.
These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary sacrifices. That's all. You stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so foolhardy. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest you consider your circumstances very carefully. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging?
Querida, a única coisa que protege de levar uma surra dos habitantes de Rio e Mosed é o fato de ser uma mensageira dos Fatui, porque eles têm uma catavranca da própria Trisarisa. E cara, e por eles serem diplomatas de Genshin, ninguém pode tocar neles. Se tocar neles, tem declaração de guerra. Então, minha querida, para de bancar a intocável, que sério. Nossa senhora. Sinto que essa mulher aí é a contraparte da mãe da Bronya. Nossa, a forma que ela age é irritante. Parece a mãe da Bronya antes da redenção dela.
I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status and in strength.
Como vocês podem ver, pessoal, ela, nossa, ela se acha superior no mundo só por causa do status dela. Sendo que eu nem sei qual é o seu número de mensageiro. Só vocês verem, pessoal. E eu até esqueci isso. E do Chai e dos outros também. Mas eu posso dizer uma coisa, pessoal. Que toda vez que a Signora aparece, eu odeio ela por causa dessa forma de ela agir perante os outros. E sério, é muita raiva que ela dá.
I challenge you
Eu desafio você
to a duel before the throne!
a duelo perante o trono. E está seguindo as regras de Inazuma.
Proceed.
Prossigam.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too, I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Se você quer.
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part!
Até que a morte nos separe.
A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Nossa, eu detesto esse defunto. Mas então.
Crush!
Nossa, veio muito por isso primeiro tempo.
Beg for mercy.
Tactless rodent!
Shudder.
Into the frozen void! Into the frozen void!
Good grief. Incinerate.
Detestable! Into the frozen void! You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid.
Boom!
The pale flame smolders!
Ih, ferrou agora.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated! Yeah! Yeah! Not every wound will heal. Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it? Crush!
More speed.
Embrace your searing reckoning!
Beg for mercy. Rack and ruin.
Touche. Oh, hi.
Don't be such a brute. You? He.
Embrace your searing reckoning! Who dares call me a witch?
Go, Barbara, go!
He.
Hi.
He...
Here. All must burn!
Não tá explodindo agora não, meu.
Go, Barbara, go! Go, Barbara, go!
You here. You shudder. So strong, but how?
Pela lei, ela morre. É sério? Você não viu nada que a senhora fala?
I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure. The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness.
Ah, e não queria que ela morresse.
One strike from the Shogun and now Signora's gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled.
Legal, você pode ficar quieto nesse momento. Não sabe o que eu fiz com os ogros que eu chamo Itochachi.
Also, when the Shogun executed Signora with the Musou no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. But we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we?
Tipo assim, rapaz, eu até agora não percebeu.
Maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while. There's the sound of electro-zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent.
Como que eu falo que tá falando na minha cabeça da hora, minha filha? Nossa, mas é a coisa mais esperta. O jogo é pai então toda hora.
Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So, we meet again.
Encontramos de novo. Mudar onde foi quando depois de alcançar certo nível. Isso é verdade.
Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again?
Mais uma vez.
Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree. Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago. Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not? Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf. That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you? So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me. Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler?
I'll protect us.
Strike dead! Evasion is
Beg
futile.
for mercy. Good grief! Crush!
Strike dead!
Beg for mercy.
Inferior. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Crush! More
Inferior.
speed. Shudder!
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Touché! Good grief! Eye for an eye!
Strike dead! This ends now. My. You
Beg
are
for
an
mercy.
enemy that requires special attention.
Crush!
Strike dead!
Shudder! Crush!
Touché. Instabilities will be removed. Evasion is futile. Good grief.
More speed.
Strike dead.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close? Hmm?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
Write a piece of work that can move her. Write a piece of work that can move her.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt decree.
Thunder. Beg for mercy. Crush.
Let's dance.
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Rack and ruin!
This one, a fleeting shadow.
Shudder! Beg for mercy!
Your verdict is decided. Thunder.
Crush! Good grief!
I'll protect us.
Shudder! Flood of frost! Beg for mercy!
All desire can be broken.
More speed!
This world, a fleeting shadow.
Crush! Beg for mercy!
Your verdict is decided.
Freeze to the core!
This world, a fleeting shadow. Your verdict is decided.
Shudder! you've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Não perdi.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions?
Não perdi sobre isso.
These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue?
Sim.
There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward.
Segue adiante. Logicamente, acho que todos os planos envolvem Deus.
So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
Por uma questão de pensamento útil, né?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity.
A eternidade é um único caminho.
Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every thunder sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words.
Suas palavras sobre o que? Pergunta. Aparecia mais realmente para alguém se tornar só prostituída?
Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention, your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
Afinal, eu vejo que eu acho mais que você.
For me.
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself.
Como deixou prestar atenção em si mesmo?
It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
Mas é necessário.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity?
Aqui, estática, por toda a eternidade.
You are obviously lonely, and yet, for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity.
Pelo bem da eternidade, você escolhe esticar sua solidão até o fim.
Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world.
Nossa, um mundo incrível.
So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
Tá feliz em me ver novamente. Há muito tempo. Você acha que a solidão aqui é insuportável, não é mesmo?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
Quanto tempo ele vai levar?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
Não podemos ser amigas.
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree. But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
Engraçado. Muito muito engraçado. A visão do Kazuha, mais o Kazuha do...
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plan of euthymia? Is the Vision Hunt decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. So maybe the reason Yaimiko is looking for us now is because she...
Nossa, ela cai fora, Paimon. Nossa, tem um jogo nesse mouse. E pessoal, eu vou mostrar pra vocês de organização. A gente pode ter. Isso aqui é onipresente sobre os mortais. E aqui tá requerindo para os elos profundos. Que leva aqui. A trilha perigosa. Usualmente a requerindo comum envolve o despenhadeiro de Dewey. E a trilha perigosa também envolve o despenhadeiro de Dewey. Praticamente as duas missões aqui se interligam. Mas no entanto, como vocês viram, eu apanhei da Raiden, então vou caçar de novamente personagem que nem louco. E não só o horizonte. E vemos destaque, mas no entanto, esses eventos. Cadê os restos dos eventos? Foi. Me diga, Royo, cadê os restos dos eventos? Se não superar de evento no Genshin no seu lançamento, e cadê eles? Esse aqui é uma outra personagem em Inazuma. Os encontros.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps?
Missão de devoção, talvez.
You literally told us to come meet you here!
Isso para ter você enquanto aqui.
I was just joking. I've been waiting for you.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed.
Não sei o que deu em mim. Foi confuso.
Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations are in order.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're what keep them connected to Celestia.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
A cada Paimon continuam desvinhados. Afinal, o escaramucha estava em Inazuma. Acha mesmo que a senhora tava aí por quê?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the balladeer exactly?
Ai, nossa, foi muito tempo então. Pense em mim, pessoal. A única forma de salvar o viajante do escaramucha é dando o que queria.
The balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora.
Só pra você ver. E a senhora era número 7. Ou número 8.
I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
Ela tá se auto-preservando.
For once,
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it.
Não tinha onde mais colocar.
As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever
Eu tinha
since.
guardado, velho, não sentou aí na cama desde então.
She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia.
Praticamente no momento que ela deu a gnose pra Miko, ela já contou qualquer classe como Celestia. Afinal, o plano, ela pegava as visões e colocava na estátua. Então pode dizer, pessoal, que a ele não quer nada com Celestia. E acho que ela culpa a Celestia pelo que houve com sua família e até mesmo com seus amigos.
Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict.
Mas também potencial fonte de conflito. Tá aí mais um motivo. E caso a Miko não tivesse usado seus meios de manter a gnose longe de ser pessoas indesejadas com aquele mestre da Sara, você teria dado merda.
Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan?
Não é bom negócio trocar por aquele que está no centro do plano.
Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
Negócio.
when you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis.
Então, alguma vez vai ser.
Well, what's done is done. And Paimon heartily thinks we'll be getting it back now. So anyway, you still haven't told us why you called
It's to thank you.
Really?
Sério?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not? As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the... What would you like to know about?
Deixa eu ver. Só ver a maionese.
That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she, as a god, is the only one privy to the knowledge of its origins.
Maionese que foi construído com a trilogia que foi pedida pelo tempo. Talvez ela, como a deusa, seja um que tem conhecimento de suas origens. Tipo assim, pessoal, de hoje nós já vimos essa tecnologia. Não onde?
Still, there's one other thing on this topic that I suspect you may be curious to know. Before A began modifying her own godly form, she took it upon herself to create a prototype puppet.
E esse fotógrafo é o Scaramuccia.
So, you mean there are 3 riding Shogun?
No, the prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance and intellect were the original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because in the end she chose only to seal the power within it. Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own consciousness, until the Fatui took an interest in him.
Not the Fatui.
Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype, not only unsealing his power, but very likely rendering him even more formidable than his original specifications. The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis, and the prototype puppet is now known as the Balladeer.
What a crazy story!
E pessoal, essa pessoa que ficou entusiasmada com o Scaramuccia é o Dr.
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny? I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon. Few citizens of Inazuma are aware of this.
Morat's told us. He said that the Electoral Archon Ball has passed away.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were two twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Baal, Beelzebul. Eita, nós. E cara, o Baal é a mais velha. E a Bel é a mais nova.
Twin gods?
Meu Deus.
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or shadow warrior. In other words, she acted as Baal's body double. Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto. As far as the world was aware, there were not two, but one. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly, so there was no need for the public to know the truth.
Vamos ver aqui. Kagemusha aqui, Rei das Sombras. Só pra você ver, pessoal. O que devia ser o governo na luta do Sasuke também tá aqui em Genshin Parte. Naruto é o Hokage da Luz e o Sasuke é seu Kagemusha, o Shinobi das Sombras. O meu Hokage das Sombras.
In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer to both of them. Right up until...
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in. Since then, A has assumed the shogunate.
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
That was when A began to change. Makoto was her greatest loss.
Paimon feels like she understands A lot better now after finding that out. So what kind of god was Makoto?
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god, who in each moment cherished the beauty of what was before her.
Wow!
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god you describe. But if you still have doubts about A, I would say they are misplaced. Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her gnosis long ago, severing her ties with Celestia in the process. That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our relationship rather awkward, don't you think?
Normal, Viajante sobre a irmã dele. E outra hora tem a relação da E com a Mei. Da E com a E.
Don't worry, we aren't looking to pick a fight with you.
I wish you. As for your sister's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it. And I will also borrow some of Ayato's people from the I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you. After leaving Inazuma,
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into lots of scholars from there.
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, but their obsession gives rise to some truly inexplicable things. For example, in Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
Knowledge is a resource?
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up with the idea.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their faith. It's their chosen term of endearment for her. I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too. I wish you all the best. Are you sure? Okay then. Oh, traveler. Do you still have the omamori I gave you? Keep it safe. Is that all you intend to do with it? There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by none other than Yai Miko, the one.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question for you. I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on what preoccupies you here and now. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Something that shines in unison with fate itself. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered within you. It's a possibility. Continue on your journey, and maybe that moment will come to pass. Oh, did that all get a little heavy for you? I think you prefer me when I'm just teasing you, don't you? Are you sure? Okay then. Keep it safe. Is that all you intend to do with it? There was me thinking...
Who in their right mind?
Okay, I see. Your ambition should... Perhaps the Continue on your journey.
Tem uma missão que envolve esse maldito árvore. E eu tenho que pegar os malditos selos.
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
Vamos fazer isso para ver que a maldita árvore está alta. Uma raiva que não faz ideia. Que raio tem caída? E tem essa coisa aqui para ver os personagens. Com certeza eu vou fazer esse vídeo para testar de manhã. Eu também é Shogun. Bobadinho no fogo. Agora é nos 10. No capítulo de... Nossa, não, esse aqui. No capítulo de Sumela, a gente passa mó raiva por causa daqueles sábios de Sumela. O motivo é o que eles fizeram com a Narida. Agradeço que não fiquem que o pessoal quer que o personagem desse é um sarrafo nisso. Lá pro Teivat, a Narida ficou presa em uma gaiola.
More speed. Time to scout.
Vamos fazer as missões de agora pra pegar as gemas.
Don't be such a brute.
Oh, pai do céu.
Visibility is excellent. If we head to higher ground, we can do a full recon of enemy activity in the area. Quick, under the umbrella, or you'll get soaked. You can't risk catching a cold, because it might...
Não, vamos ver pra mulher, mas dá. Meu Deus. Cadê o fim do Sai?
You. Hit. He. Up. Here.
Essa coisa muito linda de se ver. E eu tenho uma dúvida. Por que no DDZ não tem reações mentais?
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Posso ver? Inazuma. Tá aqui, ó. Eu quero a minha conte. O que fazer mais? Por acaso tem uma lança dela? Tipo assim, eu tenho a lança da Rosália, Tinglin, Mika e Rutal, mas não tenho a lança da ele. Vai fazer o que, né? Eu preciso também das revistas. Meu Deus do céu. Chega usar isso. Chega o Kenise aqui no início da minha jogatina. Na esquerda. Antes de ir para Sumero, vou fazer outras missões. Vou fazer um farm de artefatos. Da Lisa, Bárbara, olha só, dano físico, dano físico, dano físico. Mas tipo assim, o manchado de sangue e o chama paz combina muito com ela. Já em uma feia, busca camisinha, vocês mesmos viram. Busca camisinha, não tem discussão. Cara, dois efeitos que envolve cura. Uma dúzia iria que envolve cura. Jornalismo, a mesma coisa. Busca elétrica. Tô bom furioso. Mas então, pra só dar dano no gel, vou pegar a pedra arcaica. Da Bab Ember, busca camisinha. Ou esse aqui. Ou esse aqui. O meu, ó. Ou do gladiador. Dragon King. Só vocês verem. Tem que ser esse aqui. Não caiu. Ah, vamos ver daí. Nossa senhora. Eu achando que ia elétrico. Mas então vou pegar elétrico pra ela. Eu vou viajante. No mínimo. Só você ver. É como se o jogo todo faz. Ah! Oh! Foi algo meu. É problema meu. E aí, pessoal, como eu já disse, falou!